When I came back from this last
I turned to you. I turned to other people for help.
Yeah. When I came back to this from Texas, I called my detective, and she's been a missing persons detective for over 20 years. And I asked her, how many parents knock on your door like I did and my family did? And she said, you're my dinosaur. You're my historical case. You're the only one that I've dealt with in 20 years that went to the extreme you went to. But what scares me is when the sheriff and the DA investigator on Haley's case looks at me and asks me the question, don't you think it's weird they're not pounding on our doors? Which tells me that they've never handled a case like this size or this missing. I don't even know if they've handled a missing person for more than 72 hours. Probably not. That's the scary thing, because if they're looking at how the parents are acting and not pounding on their door, then they're not.
Terry, they haven't. The chief of police at that time, not the current one, looked at me, asked me, what do I think happened? I said, I think somebody snatched my baby off of the interstate, and he said, you know that doesn't happen here, right? Yeah. That was his response.
That doesn't happen here.
But guess what? It's going to happen again.
Billy, I got a question from somebody in the audience, the chat room here.
Okay.
Do you have anything to say to the person that did do something, that has Haley now, or did something to her? Do you have any statement to that person or persons?
Oh, I do. And I'm sure I'll get criticized, but I'll let a little bit of it out. There's some sick monster who has my daughter, who all along I have said is getting away with it. And you know what? This person or people are sitting there knowing that they got away with my daughter because guess what? Nobody's looking for them. Everybody's looking at home. Oh, they're right. They're right. They're getting away with it right now. They're not going to get away with it forever. They're going to have to answer to their maker one day. They're going to be punished one day. I'm never going to quit in my lifetime. I'm never going to quit. I don't care if I'm in prison. I don't care who's in prison. I'm going to make sure the right person is found out. They're going to pay. And trust me, God's going to make sure they're going to pay. They can sit there and think, they can laugh at law enforcement and think they've gotten away with my daughter. It won't be that way for long.
1524.
Don't know what the heck that was. Okay, we got a caller from the 469 area code. 469, you're live on the air. Do you want to talk? Or do you want to listen? Somebody out there has speakers on. Could you please turn them down? Thank you. All right. I guess they just want to listen here. There's 30 minutes left in the show. Carrie, did you want to continue on with...
No, where was I?
Well, we're going to criticize the person that has their speakers on still. I don't like hearing my own voice. I'm going to start muting people. Then I'm going to start shooting them. Okay, better stop. All right, I'm going to find out who it is. Process of elimination. Okay, I think I got it stopped. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, what are we going ahead with?
Continue on with your analysis of Peter Hyatt. I know we've kind of run the gamut here back and forth, but
well, he says he's a religious man, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, but in the interview that he did with you, he used the Lord's name in vain twice. I don't know what kind of religious man does that, but I don't think it's right. He also, I'm
guilty of that too.
Clint, when I first met Clint, he had just done the interview with Peter, and he came up to me and I said, you can't be throwing Billy and anyone under the bus like that. And he looked at me so sad and he said, he tricked me. I thought he was coming to me as a man in faith, and he tricked me completely.
Huh.
And that's just wrong. I mean, the mother and father are going through enough without their child, and to be tricked by these predators that come in and prey upon families with missing kids. He should be shut down.